Back home in Chicago for Game 6 of the 1997 NBA Finals, Michael and the Bulls were one win away from a fifth title when during a late game timeout, MJ made it clear that should the opportunity present itself, he was expecting somebody else to deliver the knockout blow to the Utah Jazz.
The greatest athlete of our time hopes tonight is a coronation of the greatest dynasty the NBA has seen in 3 decades.
But the Jazz were determined to write their own chapter in history and not allow a coronation at their expense.
Malone from Stockton. Chicago starting slowly, and Utah is taking advantage of that.
Here they come. Utah in a hurry. The Bulls kind of stood around.
Unsung. But yes.
Look out, Chicago. It's not going to be easy wrapping it up tonight.
The Bulls have not answered the challenge.
Beautiful ball movement. And Karl Malone shoots a layup.
But Jordan refused to let the frustrated Bulls lose their poise. Midway through the second quarter, with Chicago trailing by 10, he began to lead them back.
Now Jordan trying to go to work on Russell, and he does.
Bulls seem to have a little more energy right now, starting to find a little bit of rhythm on the defensive end.
Foster firing and missed it badly, and the rebound, Brian Williams. Whipped ahead to Pippen, he'll dunk the ball.
Great look up the court by Brian Williams. United Center is rocking. The Bulls making a run.
Back to Michael. MJ hangs, fires, scores!
Yeah, bring it!
Tough shot.
The Jazz, however, were answering every Chicago run with one of their own.
Utah tenacious, not giving up that lead.
Stockton with the beautiful ball to beat.
Biggest lead of Game 6. It's a 10-point advantage for the Utah Jazz.
In the waning moments of the third quarter, Utah still refused to relinquish its lead. And with the game on the verge of slipping away, there was little doubt what was going through the minds of the Bulls and their leader.
From day one, you want to end up playing in June and winning a championship. And it's a lot of bumps in the road. So we understand what it takes to get to this level. By no means do we want to give this up to win championships. This is a dream. Now, the dream is to sustain this as long as you're still playing the game of basketball.
And with Jordan setting the tone, the Bulls would show the resolve of champions.
The rebound back tapped out of there, and Bushler has it. Judd for three.
Bushler has to fire it.
What a great shot by Judd Bushler.
Scotty on the run. Pippen against Malone. Scotty for three. Canoe! Yes! Pippen agrees.
Utah needs a timeout. The Bulls are within two. The crowd back into the game on their feet throughout.
And to Bushler. Corner. Kerr for three.
Yes! Chicago leads it on Stevie Kerr's three.
The Chicago Bulls have taken the lead for the first time with 10 unanswered points.
But Utah would not fold. And just as they had done throughout the finals, the Jazz would once again push Chicago to the limit.
Sex saves it. Anderson. Here comes three from Russell. Oh, yes!
An enormous shot by Brian Russell. He's tied the game at 86.
The Bulls have it with 28 seconds left.
In the final seconds, with the score tied and the game on the line, this classic series would hinge on one dramatic play.
He comes off. I'll be ready.
Crowd on their feet here at the United Center.
It'll be a scoop if anybody but Michael Jordan takes this shot.
It is Michael Jordan time. Scottie Pippen looking for Michael Jordan.
Michael, 6 seconds, 5. Michael in traffic to Kerr, 15-footers. Carrying the jumper.
Seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Russell to inbound. Looking. Skipped across. Pippen to steal. Scotty saves it to Tony. He runs it back again. The Bulls win.
lot of people have been asking me about the shot the other night, and there have been some misconceptions about what actually happened. I wanted to clear it up. When we called timeout with 25 seconds to go, we went into the huddle, and Phil told Michael, he said, Michael, I want you to take the last shot. And Michael said, you know, Phil, I don't feel real comfortable in these situations, so maybe we ought to go in another direction. And then Scotty came in and said, you know, Phil, Michael said in his commercial that, you know, he's been asked to do this 26 times and he's failed. So why don't we go to Steve? So I thought to myself, well, I guess I got to bail Michael out again.